I would say, son, you're a little bit young to be getting married, but it will teach you responsibility like nothing else will do it.
Yes.
Because when you take on that other person's life,
I know. Plus, he's going to school and he's working.
Goes to school, works.
Yes.
And I don't know, do you think in the next 10 years we'll have little Kevins running around here?
Maybe. We have little crows.
Yeah, we do. We have little
crow.
And we have little Hewitt. Yeah, we have little Hewitts running around. So, yeah, congratulations to him. And today we're going to play a special song for him, and we're going to show some photos. These photos are of couples who matter to us. These were taken up at the Blackberry Ridge Eatery, Ernest and Betty Gibbs, and we have to say good morning to him.
Yes.
He is in the hospital. Ernest, get well. Get back and be your sweet little self down at the community meal on Monday.
Right.
Now, there are a lot of people there who have touched your life. Do you want to say something to some of them?
I'm working on a list of thank yous, actually, to a lot of people. Number one, Kathy and Jimmy, I love you. Charlene, Charles, Courtney, Juanita, Martha Poole, thank you for the cookies and the 2 visits, and I'm sorry I missed you. And Vicki Rittenberry, got your message, thank you. Auntie Sylvia, Jen, Michelle, and James, and congratulations, Jen and Michelle. Freddie, Loretta, and Eddie Brackett, thank you, and thank you for the cake. Jacqueline and the Binghams, her parents, Bob and Evelyn. There's so many people. Raylana and Deborah, good morning, Raylana. All my Facebook friends, Bill and Melissa, Betty and Ernest Gibbs, Kathy Mao, Mary Turk, and there's just a million more people for me to thank.
Thank you.
For every card, every message, every well blessing. I really, really appreciate it. And if I hadn't said your name, it's not because I don't love you. It's just there's so many.
Her mind is full right now, isn't it?
My mind is stupid right now. I'll be the first to admit the Blonde Roots have come out in full play. We're watching the race last Saturday night, and I'm all excited. Tire has a blowout. Tire's shredded. I said, Chad, is that going to tear the wheel up? He said, Angela, they're going to take it off. I said, but it'll tear it up, won't it? Doesn't matter. I'm taking it off. I was serious. This morning, I got in my car and I'm like, who's been driving my car? What's my name? It's me. You know, I can't help it. It's me.
It's going to be good. Monday is going to be a positive, focused day.
Yes.
You have a great doctor that you love and trust.
I love him. He looks at me yesterday and he says, you are a crazy girl.
That's right.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah. But thank you to each and every person.
Everybody.
And Frances Masters called last night. She said, we've got the whole state of California praying. And I said, that's what we need, a bunch of psychos from California praying for us.
I know.
So,
Aunt Lila has people in Orlando, in Florida, and Charlene's got somebody in Alabama hooked up. So
the whole state of Alabama's hooked up. So
I really appreciate it, seriously, and I can't tell you how much it means to me.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it is going to be, Monday's going to be a positive day. The good Lord is going to guide that surgeon's hands. The surgeon's going to come out and say, woo, it's done, it's over. And probably overnight stay Monday at the hospital?
Possibly.
Okay.
We're trying to avoid that, but you know, they want to kick you out. They don't care if you've had...
I want you to stay so they can take care of you.
No, they don't want to keep you, so...
Oh, no, yeah. Some man, and y'all know this is the truth, some man, and you see the word I used, a man sitting behind a desk who's never dealt with female issues is sitting behind a desk saying, oh, send them home after 30 minutes in recovery.
Right.
Seriously.
Absolutely.
Your insurance
yeah, they told
company,
me 30 minutes, take a sip, go potty, and
Yeah.
you're out of here.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Somebody sitting behind a desk at an insurance company that's never dealt with the reality of life makes the decisions on your surgery.
Yes.
When I had all the surgeries I had 4 at one time.
Yeah.
And 4 at one time, and they were all 4 major surgeries.
Yes.
They had surgeons lined up.
Yeah.
They came out, and on the 4th day, they came in and said, we're going to release you today.
And we're like, give her another pain pump, please.
Please. And my late husband looked
Because she'd
at the
lay there
nurse.
and hit the button and it wasn't time.
The nurse said, we're going to send her home. He said, oh, no, you're not
I
either.
know.
I had 2 catheters in
I know.
and a pain
It was
pump,
awful.
and they wanted to send me home. And
It
I'm
was
like,
awful.
who made this decision? The nurse
Right.
said, well, insurance says you can only stay 4
Right.
days. I said, okay.
Right. I mean, it is ridiculous.
Crazy. Yeah,
it
is crazy. But
So.
But thank God for the wonderful doctors. Piedmont Mountainside will be taking care of you. And we'll see all of y'all at Piedmont Mountainside Monday, right? That's right. Yay. We've got some birthdays today, and one is a very special young man, David Bruce. Happy birthday on 9/19. David is a fishing guru, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's also about 7 feet tall.
I know.
This boy started
His legs
out,
are as long as me.
he started out as this little wormy thing, and
Yes.
now he's like 7 feet tall.
Is it Denise's birthday?
It is Denise's birthday on my mama's birthday.
She called me the other day. Thank you, Denise Cluley.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Denise Cluley, on September 22nd. And to Joey Martin, happy birthday on 9/19.
Mm-hmm.
And the 22nd of September would have been my mom's birthday. My mom was strong, opinionated, gutsy, gutsy, way before her time, wasn't she? Yeah, yeah. Y'all, a lot
Y'all
of you
just
knew-
don't know.
No, a lot of you did know my mama. And every day somebody says, I remember walking in the sandwich shop and I remember her awesome spaghetti. I remember her killer meatloaf sandwiches.
Oh my gosh, and speaking of spaghetti, Jim ate your spaghetti. He took it home and ate it the other night. And yesterday he was like, my God, Mama's spaghetti was so good.
He loves my
He
cooking.
said that was the best stuff I ever put in my mouth, blah, blah. He loved it.
And
so.
it's Mama's recipe, and you know, it is one of those things. We all have little memories, just
Yes.
little memories, and Mama was the type that she could make you really happy or she could make you really mad. But I loved her.
Really
I loved her,
mad.
and I
Yes.
miss her every single day. Well, we're going to show some photos now of some of the people who have touched our lives. And we're also going to play a song. This is dedicated to Kevin and Miss Brandy.
Yeah.
Love is the foundation. Love is the foundation of everything that matters in your life. I learned late in life how important love is. And somebody asked me the other day, they said, have you ever really been in love? Absolutely not until today. And I look back and I think of the things maybe I missed because
Yeah.
I didn't slow down and I didn't take the time I needed to. I'm going to give Kevin some advice. Take the time to be together. Take the time to do the things that matter to each other, and take the time to say I love you every single day.
Yes.
Every single day. You are not guaranteed tomorrow. We saw that
Right.
last Saturday in Pickens County.
Yes.
When a mom and daughter lost their life. It is. We are not guaranteed tomorrow, so
Right.
make each moment count.
Yes.
That is something I learned, and boy, am I living that. I am living that song today.
Yes.
Love is the foundation. Right now, let's go to some pictures of some of our very favorite people and a song for Kevin and Brandy.
I've seen him as he awakens in the morning. He reaches out his hand and without a word, as his fingers softly fall upon my face, he lights the flame of desire and makes me want him. And love is the foundation we lean on. All you need is love to ease your mind. And does it have to be right to be called love? When he gives me more loving than a lifetime of looking could ever find. And love is the foundation we lean on. All you need is love to ease your mind. And does it have to be right to be called love? When he gives me more loving than a lifetime of looking could ever find.
We are here. Today is Friday. We always feature an ETC employee. Sometimes it's somebody that we're a little bit intimidated by. Sometimes it's somebody who's intimidated by us. Today we're just going to hang out and talk.
Yeah.
This is the guy. If you have cable troubles, if you have line troubles, will you climb a pole and fix stuff for us?
Oh, yes.
That's what we need.
Pole climbers impress me.
Oh, yeah.
You're not afraid of heights, and you got strong legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know about the cable outage in Hobson about 2 nights ago? 3 nights ago?
Yeah, when the water crew took out the...
What happened?
he was hauling water pipe over to where they were laying it over through Philadelphia Road.
Uh-huh.
I think he just hung the line and broke it down, so...
Well, you know what happens at 6 o'clock at night when North Georgia Now Today is not on?
Everybody calls you.
Oh, my gosh, did my phone ring? And I'm like, I can't help it. I'm
Right.
sorry. I didn't do it. And then my son called and said, Mom, did you remember to pay our cable bill? I said, yes, why? He said, cable's not on. And I said, oops, and found out it was a construction line.
Right.
It's like Sherry Martin's at home with the magic button,
Yeah.
toying with people.
It's important that people call before they dig and don't mess with these lines.
There's a
because
commercial about that.
There
Call
is.
before you dig.
Call before you dig. What happens when a major line goes down? How long does it take y'all to put it back?
It just depends. The fiber lines take a little longer because you have to get everything.
They're a little more expensive
Right.
too, aren't they?
If it's just regular cable, it doesn't take them as long to get it back up, but...
So if it's fiber, can you fix that
Yeah, they-
place, or do you have to put a whole new line?
They can fix it in place, but...
With the little tiny
Right,
fibers?
they have to bring the trailer
Wow.
out and
Oh
hook
my
everything
gosh.
back up, so...
So somebody was in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
Now, when they do that, are they responsible for the damage they do?
I don't know. I'm not sure how they work all that.
Well, let me tell you where this story's going. There's another phone company. We don't ever say their names, but I've been dealing with them now for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Trying to get some lines cleaned up and picked up and gotten off my property in Ball Ground, and they don't return calls and they don't fix things. And I said, well, that's okay. I'll just go out there and jerk those lines down. He said, little lady, if you do, you're responsible for it. And I thought, okay, for 3 weeks I begged y'all to move them, and I begged y'all to take them down, and I begged y'all to fix them. ETC gets on top of things immediately, don't
Yeah.
you?
Right.
If
Yeah.
there's a problem, it's
Yeah.
resolved.
Most of the time, if I get a trouble ticket, it's that day. It's fixed.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the other day, our internet was down. Jimmy Reece was out there, Johnny on the spot, and then when he left, he fixed the phone. Then something happened to the internet, so we have his phone number.
Yeah,
So
we're getting a lot of these guys' phone numbers.
it's like, Kathy calls back, tell Jimmy Reece to get back out here. And
That's right.
I mean, it is amazing, the service we get.
And it has to happen, because if you're operating a business, number one,
Yes.
if you don't have phones, you're in trouble.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And we had that last
Yes.
Tuesday morning,
It was awful.
Thursday morning.
The
Yeah.
week I went to Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a problem and the wrong line got shut down. And when it did, y'all were on top of it in just
Yeah.
a little bit of time. But that's important.
Oh, yeah.
It's important. Now, you've been with us 3.5 years? Where'd you start? Are you in the same department you started in?
Yes, I started just installing and went into cable trouble about a year ago.
Did you have experience when you came here?
Oh, well, I worked for the power company for about 3.5 years, so I had the climbing part. But besides that, not really. I learned everything here.
That's
Now,
good.
with underground utilities, do you do as much climbing as you did with the power company?
No.
You like it better? I'm gonna choke up.
Oh, yeah. It's a good place to work for. Probably the best company I've worked for.
And somebody said you had 2 little boys.
Oh, yeah. I got 1 6 and 1 3. It's Caden and Colby.
Are they rotten?
Oh, man. It's bad.
6 and 3, perfect ages to 5.
Oh, yeah. Now, who's your wife?
Kelly Reece.
And where do they live? I mean, where does she live? Where do y'all live? You tell me, Ella
Just,
J.
yeah, just south of town.
Where do they live?
Yeah, same
Wow.
place I
Can
live.
y'all tell
Seems
us that day?
seems like my brain
Kevin, that's the
has
living
rubbed
arrangement
off
you
on
need.
her.
Y'all, it's been a weird week.
I was supposed to be the goofy one and
Today.
have the roots, but woo!
I know. It has been a rough week. Okay, who are some of the people you work with?
Well, the Jasper crew, so you've got Adam Prather and Chad Presley and Philip Underwood.
Do
Jimmy
you keep
Reece?
them in line?
Oh, yeah.
I knew somebody had to
Somebody's
be the boss.
got to. Oh, yeah.
I know. Well, we are very fortunate to have a company like ETC. One of the things that people tell me all the time is the community involvement means a lot.
Right.
Now, when you're out servicing, do you stop and talk to our customers?
Oh,
do you
yeah.
kind of get to know them a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Some of them's got my number, and they'll call me.
We do
"Hey."
that. We do that, yeah.
Have you ever been dog bit?
No, it's been close a few times, but
Wow.
yeah, try to stay away from the dogs.
What do you do when it's raining like it's been raining this whole entire week?
It's like the post office. You just keep working.
Keep going,
Do you
rain,
really
sleet,
out in the
snow.
rain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have rain gear? Do y'all have
Oh, yeah.
rain gear? Good.
And do you worry about, is it dangerous to be on a phone pole like it was power company? Is it a little less danger?
Well, the lightning can still run the lines just like it would, because
Really?
it could hit 2 miles down the road if it's running the lines. But if it's thunder and lightning real bad, we usually
So do
try
you
to hold
go-
off. Most people.
You just put your finger up there and you don't want to touch it, and you're like,
Right.
okay, you touch it first.
Yeah.
No,
But
you touch it.
You don't have to worry about it that bad. But
Okay.
if it's coming a good thunderstorm, we'll usually wait.
Wait.
Most people are understanding about that.
Right.
So.
Right.
Now, do one of the boys, does one go to school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what grade's he in?
Yeah, one's in first grade, and the other one's at daycare still. So.
Well, you know something we talked about last night? The first grade, Nick and Donovan's class did a time capsule. It is time now as that
Can you
year,
believe that?
the 12th year to open that.
Right.
Your time with your child will go by so fast.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden you'll wake up and he'll be 20 and you're like,
Yeah.
where's he going? And you'll tell your wife, let's have another one. So have another get the house no.
No, get a dog. I got a dog.
Oh, yeah.
When I went through that mourning period of my daughter, she was in the 11th grade and it hit me, the senior moment, you know, and I'm thinking, and I had to get a dog.
Right.
I had to get a dog.
And you can't put the dog out in the rain.
Right.
So.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, now, when you came to work at ETC, do you ever want to work in an office, or do you always want to stay outside and do what you do?
I like it outside. You have days where it rains all the time and it's 100 degrees and cold that you'd like to be in an office, but there's more pretty days than they are bad days. So-
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Is it challenging to do what you do?
I enjoy it because it's something new. All this new technology they're coming out with. These
There's
new
a ton of
TVs.
new technology.
But it's something new every day.
Now, when they did the flip that everybody was so nervous about, did it really pull it off okay and everybody got their TV service? And number one, if you have cable, you have no problems. Did people panic because they were like, they held it up 6 months and they're like, people aren't
Yeah.
prepared, they don't know what's going to happen?
Most people, our customers were fine anyway. So
Right.
you'd still get a few questions. Am I going to be okay? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't see that much going wrong.
Well, it was kind of like, was it the year 2000 when everything was going to go crazy and nothing happened? You know, Y2K, nothing.
We're waiting still.
Yeah, we're waiting. Yeah,
I
we bought
remember-
a bunch of beanie weenies in case there's no groceries.
I know we were sitting there that night and it's like, oh my gosh, 1 second after and we're all going to implode.
Nothing happened. No.
And then 30 minutes later we're like, well, I reckon we'll go to bed now.
Nothing happened. Well, I know you've got to get back to work. Are you Monday through Friday? Do y'all have after-hours service now?
Oh, yeah, well, there's one guy on call after hours every day during the week. And
Do
then we
y'all
have-
rotate that or
Right,
is
it's
it
about
just
twice
one?
a year that you have to
Oh,
pull
okay. That's not
after
bad.
hours.
Do you know the phone number for customer service if people have problems and need to call?
You can call the 2271 in Jasper. It's the 253.
That's the number. I always give that number. Why is that number kind of
Because it's 2271 everywhere, right?
Right.
It's just the different
Yeah.
first digits.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have problems, be sure and call. And this young man will show
2271.
up with. Do you use a bucket truck? Yeah.
I love to ride in a bucket truck.
Yeah.
So
Oh, hush
much
now.
fun.
She's gonna be out here in the parking lot climbing a pole.
I know Jeff at Destination Signs in Jasper. He has a bucket truck. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that. But, you know, because I know there's safety rules and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw it one time. I looked
She
at
wanted to
it.
go up in
Right.
it, and we're like, no. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. And we're going to take a break right now. We're going to go to the community calendar and to the obits. And I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all today is all about the Caylors.
Yeah.
It is truly all about the Caylors. They're going to be recording a live DVD tomorrow night.
I thought you
can't
meant
wait.
today here.
No,
Huh,
not today.
live.
Tomorrow night. And we're going to invite you to attend that. Tonight, the Barker Brothers will be at Brothers Restaurant up in Hiawassee. It's a brand new place that they've just remodeled and going to open there. I think they're going to be here tonight, tomorrow night, and then maybe next week. So I'm going to encourage you to find somewhere in our viewing area where you can hear some good Southern gospel or bluegrass gospel music. Now, y'all know I'm not going to encourage you too much on the contemporary, but if you want to go hear a little contemporary gospel, go ahead.
She's still working on Joel with that
Yeah,
contemporary
I
stuff.
had this problem. Me and Joel Osteen had this little thing. I said, son, you need to get off that contemporary and you need to get to some good Southern gospel. We guarantee you today will be some of the best Southern gospel you ever heard because, for goodness sakes, the Caylors are in the house. We're going to the obits in the community calendar and our sponsors, then we'll be back. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
All right.
thank you.
Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. 'Twas blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
We're back. Guess what? The Caylors are in the house. Yay!
Yes.
And with the Caylors come music. And y'all better pay attention. You better pay attention. You're going to win one of these. Both of
They
these.
brought
Two
two
different people.
of each, but
But-
Miss Martin said, "Oh, one to keep, one to share."
That's right. Well, last night I was lucky enough to share some great music. Marie Scott, and this is going to be one of the trivia questions. She was in a group for years and years and years, and it's one word, and I've been teasing y'all with this music for the last 2 weeks. During obits, during commercials, at different times, I've been playing some music by the group that Marie was with. Last night, I was lucky enough to go to Marie's house, and she just did like Miss Lisa did. She sits down at the piano and she just starts playing, and Freddie starts singing. And I'm sitting there watching this thinking, this is like a mini concert, and I have front row seats.
I know.
I was a little bit irritated because it didn't last quite as long as I thought it should. Because
Well,
you know,
how much did you pay for the ticket?
nothing.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Well, tomorrow night, people aren't going to have to buy a ticket to get to hear a full-blown Caylor concert. Is that what's happening tomorrow night?
Yes, ma'am. We're looking forward to meeting a lot of our old friends and making some new friends tomorrow night.
And where is it going to be?
Salem No. 2 Missionary Baptist Church in
I
Mineral
can tell you
Bluff.
how to get there.
Yeah.
And I can tell y'all, dummy here, you know, the night the cooks were there last time, I got lost and I ended up in North Carolina, way in North Carolina. And I just couldn't quite get it. But this is really easy to find if you pay attention. I wasn't paying attention.
You're not the only one that's gotten lost. Mike Upright's famous for taking wrong highways.
Good.
And he's going to be with us tomorrow night.
Good.
And he's also going to be making a live DVD, and we're looking forward to the service and hope everybody can come out.
What time will it start?
Starts at 6 o'clock, and we're looking for the Lord to really bless. He's
wait.
promised he'd meet where two or more did, and
That's right.
in his name, and we're meeting in his name. But
Now, is there going to be any new music? I know Miss Ryder's sitting here. You write tons of stuff. Anything new tomorrow night?
we're going to be singing some that we've not recorded, and we're going to be singing some of our old favorites, and hope that they'll be a blessing to folks.
Oh, you know there will be. Now, we put you in the hot seat because the two of you are the beginning of the Caylor family. When you started having these little children along, did you think they would sing, and did they think you ever dreamed that you would enjoy the miles you've traveled together?
Our girls have always been able to sing. They've been around music ever since they were born. And Lisa, before she could talk, she could sing the tune and the time to a song, I forgot the name of it now, Rainbow of Love.
Wow.
And people would come around and watch her and listen to her. She was really a blessing to them. And the other girls, they just took up with her and their mama. Right here's the heart of us really going for years. She encouraged and got new songs for us and made sure that we did them right. But I never did, for a long time, I never did think about us going out somewhere and singing. We'd just ride around our old Volkswagens. We wore 4 of them out. And they would bounce and sing, and on these high hills, I'd have to stop them so I could get over the next hill. But we had a wonderful time, and God gave us the desires of our heart.
Think of the lives y'all have touched. Can you even imagine in the years? And I know we laugh about it because I truly will be in another room and I will be hearing y'all's music on ETC, and I will just stop what I'm doing and go in there and just listen. And I said, you have touched so many people.
Our heart's desire will be a help to others along the way. We got more out of it than anybody else has. God really has blessed us, and we can't thank him enough for it. He's given us a whole bunch of grandchildren, some great-grandchildren, some fine son-in-laws.
You
And-
did good with son-in-laws. You know, not everybody does good with son-in-laws, but you did good. You did good.
That was the Lord. I didn't have any hand in picking them. Matter of fact, I probably wouldn't have picked some of them if it'd been up to me.
I can't believe he said that. Yes, I can. That is cool. Well, let's give the girls the mic, and let's ask Miss Lisa, because Miss Lisa she is the attention getter. People pay attention to that piano, and they watch what you're doing. Now, have you ever had lessons?
About a year's lessons. I learned what key they're written in and the timing, but that's the Lord give me the rest of it. So
Well, you are an amazing talent, and today we're going to give away, where did I do with it? This is a Singing in the Mountains 2004. Were you playing on that one?
I don't know. I played on 2005 and 2006, maybe.
Well, I've been to the one since 2005. I wasn't here that day, and I didn't know this. But if you can call me and tell me what, who are the people who organize Singing in the Mountains? It has something to do with a couple of guys, and one of them called me last night, and everybody's calling and talking about Angela and putting her on the prayer list. I know y'all have had her on the prayer list. The community of music comes together, and the Singing in the Mountains kind of started, 9-10 years ago, with just a
9.
few of y'all getting together, and all of a sudden, it is a big to-do.
Yeah.
And when you're on stage, now this year, you didn't play the piano,
No,
did you?
uh-uh.
Why didn't you?
I give somebody else a chance.
You did,
Yeah.
you did, yeah. But it is one of those things, I like to look over there and see you sitting there in that corner, because we know what we're going to hear, and we know it's going to be good. Can you?
I am jealous of anybody that can play, and especially just to have that talent that is just touched down straight into you. You know, that's
I appreciate
amazing.
that.
Yeah.
Now, when the two of y'all got together, did that mean you now have a singing career?
Well, we go when God allows us to. It's I'm the outlaw, of course. I was adopted into the Caylor family through Missy, and it's always been an honor when I get to go. Been pastor and preacher now. I don't go with them like I did, but we started going with them about 9-10 years ago, and we've had a ball. We've had a ball. Just thank them for letting me go.
How many miles do you think y'all have covered? Have you ever thought about it?
We've rarely traveled over 100 to 150 miles for each singing. But we have been over in South Carolina with Mike Upright. He had us to a benefit singing over there to help out some folks, and we were honored to go there. There was about 9 or 10 groups over there that didn't really need us, but we had a great time. But we wore out several cars going for the Lord, and small churches, benefit singings, revivals, funerals, regular singings, homecomings. We don't do many homecomings now because we've got a lot of work in our own home church, and we want to do as much of that as we can. But God has blessed us to go through a lot of doors, meet a lot of great folks, see some precious souls saved, and just fill our heart with the joy that this old world don't know nothing about, but they could.
Right. You know what I want to do, and we've been talking about Charlene and I, and it's weird. Charlene and I are kind of on this weird wavelength. I'll have a thought, and then it'll come out of her mouth, and it just, we want to do a big tent revival. Have you ever done tent revivals? We want to do a big tent revival. And we realized in order to do a tent revival with music, you have to have electricity.
Yeah.
Do people still do tent revivals? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We let me let you talk to Randy. They was a big one up in Fannin County last year, and we all took part in it.
I think that's the coolest thing.
Yeah, they had one in Blue Ridge last year, a Cornerstone Church up in Minter Bluff put it on, and the church I pastored, had the honor of helping in it, and then Helping Hand Church. And the first night we had over there in Blue Ridge at the new park off Highway 5 on Tom Boyd Road, and there was over 400 people the first night come out.
Oh, God.
And had preaching, singing, special singing each night, and God just blessed it. And we've heard more. The Cornerstone hadn't done it again this year, and probably won't. They build a new church where they're at now, but we've had more requests over that revival than all the revivals I've ever been in, and I've heard for years, but wanting to do it again, so many people enjoyed it. All the churches, community coming together, but it was a blessing. Yeah, tent revival's a great idea.
So let's put it in everybody's heart, and let's get one of those together. There's just something right now. Everybody we serve is hurting. Every single church, every single, tithing's down, everything's down, because people are really struggling to pay their own bills. And so it means a lot of things are happening that aren't always positive. Wouldn't a tent revival be so positive and so cool?
Fantastic.
We need to get to work on that. Now, Missy, tell me about some of the things you sing and some of the things you write.
Well, I haven't written much in the last few years because we've been pretty busy with our children. We have a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old.
Is she the one who sang it, Singing in the Mountains?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. that's Gracie. She just turned 10,
Uh-huh.
and the Lord has just given her an ear to. She was singing the tenor part.
Doesn't that amaze you?
10 years old, and she was singing the tenor part. So we're really blessed. That was my prayer for her. Well, for all the kids, is just to have a desire to want to be a part of the ministry, whether it's playing or singing or whatever, just to be a part of it. And she took a year of guitar lessons, and now she's switched to piano, and she's doing really good. She's just flying through the lessons. So she's got a desire, and I prayed more for her to have a desire than talent, because a lot of people have talent, but they don't want to use it.
Don't use it, yeah.
So if you've got a desire, even if you don't have all that much talent, you're going to work hard. And
Now, does Aunt Lisa give her a little advice on the piano? Yeah, I thought she might.
She pets on her pretty good,
Yeah.
on all of them.
I thought she might. Now, y'all are going to do some songs for us today. Are any of them going to be things that you'll be recording tomorrow night?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Give Dad the mic. Okay. Now, the DVD will be available when? How long will it take to produce this?
We are not positive on that, but before the end of the year, we hope to have had it for a
It'd be
little
nice to have it
while.
before Christmas. That'd be a great Christmas gift. Now, is it going to be just the Caylor family, or are you going to combine the two DVDs?
We will have a separate DVD from Mike's.
Okay.
He's doing a separate project himself, and we're just blessed to have him with us. He's a dear friend, a long-standing friend, and he loves Linda's cooking.
Let me tell you. Okay, lately, I've been doing so good with leaving sugar alone. Leave that sugar alone. Two things haunt me. Your cake and Miss Loretta's cake. I brought you the pieces of Miss Loretta's cake because it was driving me crazy. But her cake, she comes into the meal, and I've done so good. There's nanner pudding in there. There's blackberry stuff. There's all this stuff in there. I do so good. Miss Linda comes walking in innocently. She comes walking down the hall at the Nifty 50, and all of a sudden, I kind of perk up. And then all of a sudden, I go in there and say, Brenda, do you care to get me a little slice of Miss Caylor's cake? You know, I thought you didn't do sugar. I don't, except Monday night. And sometimes Sunday night. But that cake, was it your own recipe?
No.
Man, it's so good. Do you pour that chocolate on there hot? Ooh, it's good, y'all.
Kind of like the cake at Davis Barbecue that Leslie makes.
Yes,
Where
yes.
she makes
Pours
the
it
cake
on
and
it.
pours it on hot. Oh, and thank you, Leslie, for your wishes too. But
Yeah.
yes, she makes a good cake.
I think it's the same recipe, but it is so good. It is so good. Well, one of the things about Salem number 2, not only great music, great food, great fellowship. Great fellowship.
God has blessed us so many years. We've got a wonderful pastor, and we thank God for sending him to us. And we got some fantastic folks that have been working there, many of them for many years. And we appreciate God using those the way that he has. We are struggling, as all churches are now, because Satan's having his field day, but he knows his time's short.
Oh, yeah.
But I've read the last of the book, and I know how it turns out. So I'm excited about what the Lord's going to be doing the last of the days. We don't know how much time we have here, but we want to be found doing something for the Lord what time we have left.
That's right. Well, right now we're going to take a break, and we're going to get y'all ready to sing. I've been looking so forward to this. We're going to go right now. Y'all are going to have to follow the Primitive Quartet. Now think about it. You know, they're pretty good guys, but they're not any better than y'all. Not any better than y'all. So we're going to go to a DVD of the Primitive Quartet. They are really good guys. They are really the real deal. They travel around this area, and they're always here in February, and I encourage you, anytime you can, go see the Primitive Quartet. They're good, good guys. We've also got a ton of birthdays. Angela, you want to do a couple of them, and I'll do some of them, and there's an anniversary.
I will try.
Okay, Matthew Zimmerman, happy birthday from Mom, and Lane, I think it says Kilders, happy birthday from Granny and Papa. And Ramona Cook, happy birthday, 48 years old, from Mom and Dad.
Mary and J.T. Dale, happy anniversary, 21 years on 9/19. Mary Dale, 59 years old on 9/18, happy birthday. Renee Corneliuson from Annette Hefner on 9/19, happy birthday. And Linda Jones from your mother, happy birthday on 9/18.
Happy birthday to each and every one of you. And in
Yeah.
just a little while, we're going
What
to
a
let the
birthday.
Caylors. We're going to let the Caylors have the responsibility of giving the cake away today. Right now, we are going to go to a DVD of the Primitive Quartet. This was filmed up in Ashland, Kentucky. They travel a lot, too. They have covered many, many miles in the 30-some-odd years they have been ministering through their music. This is what today is about. It is about ministering to souls hurting and to souls who have not yet learned what this is all about. I guarantee you, if you sit back and listen to the Primitives and you hang around for the Caylors, remember, hit DVR. You're going to get a Caylors concert, and then we're going to encourage you to come out tomorrow night to Salem number 2 and join with the Caylors as they do a live DVD. Let's go to the Primitive Quartet.
Helping gather in the sheaves, I will gladly labor on below. If on earth my work is finished and it's time for me to leave, when he calls me, I'll be glad to go. When he calls me, I will answer, here am I am ready if he wants me to die. There's a mansion now awaiting me on high. Going there by and by and by. I have made my preparation from the world of separation. I am walking on God's highway. When he calls, I'll fly away. When he calls me, I will answer, here am I am ready if he wants me to die. There's a mansion now awaiting me on high. Going there by and by and by. I have made my preparation from a world of separation. I am walking on God's highway. When he calls, I'll fly away. Amen. Oh, it is a privilege. It's a privilege to be in Ashland, Kentucky with some of my heroes. We love you, man. Honored to be here. Promise you we'll do our best to exalt our precious Lord and Savior. So honored to be able to stand, try to brag on his name. Pray that he'll touch us. If he will, it'll be sweet. If he don't, it won't be much. But I pray that he'll use us as that little instrument in his hand. Glad I made preparations. Glad I got a home on Mount Zion, folks. Listen. Hey. While traveling here, a pilgrim and stranger, I'm on my way home, to heaven above. A title I have, two mansions in glory, through Jesus who came, and saved me by love, and I have a new home on top of Mount Zion.
steps, as onward I go, and he'll take me someday, to live on Mount Zion, oh bless his dear name, I'm ready, I know. So fair, and soon Jesus will go, and I shall be going, oh, meet me to sing, his praises up there, oh, meet me to sing, his praises up there.
Don't know how people make it without him. Don't know how people make him without their home church. So many times they've helped me through some low valleys. And I don't know what I'd do without them, folks. I really don't. It's the title of the song. You've helped me through my valley. God help us to take care of one another, folks. The devil will destroy you if he can. Amen.
And I wanted you to know, when I was in the valley, my valley of despair, you proved to me you loved me, for I could feel your prayers. You've helped me through my valley, you've been a special friend. You lifted me to Jesus, and my heart began to mend. To me you've been a blessing, made my cup to overflow. You've helped me through my valley, and I wanted you to know. The mountaintops in view, for Jesus sends his blessings through precious friends like you. You've helped me through my valley, you've been a special friend. You lifted me to Jesus, and my heart began to mend. Made my cup to overflow. You've helped me through my valley, and I wanted you to know. You've helped me through my valley, and I wanted you to know.
Get ready. Your DVR is going to be worth every dime it costs today. This is going to be an amazing day of music. You've been enjoying the Primitive Quartet, some of the finest men in the world. They are truly a blessing to everybody they meet. Now, I'm going to talk about a lady who is a blessing to everybody, Dr. Rebecca Ray down in Ball Ground. She says that chiropractic is 114 years old today. How would she know? She's not but about 40.
I
No,
know. She
maybe,
looks
maybe
it.
60.
She looks fabulous.
She is so gorgeous, Rebecca. I love you. I love you. I can't wait to live near you. She also loves tent revivals. There is something about that old-time tent revival, and when you listen to the Caylors, it will bring back the memories of summers with your grandparents and attending a revival. There's nothing quite like it. Now, Angela,
It is
you've got some
different.
birthdays.
Billy Wayne Chastain from Kathy and Family on 9/21. Happy birthday.
And thank you for the call. Eric called to check on you, and they
Yes,
said they're
thank
all
you.
praying for you, and Friendship has been praying for you.
Kathy and Family also wish Stacy Morgan happy birthday on 9/21 also. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Well, right now, I'm giving my daughter a gift. I'm giving her the gift of ministering through music. The Caylors are here to minister to all of us. We all need it. We all need that uplifting. We all need that support. Nowhere.
Gee, that's nice. Lisa's here to make me jealous. So what's that say?
Lisa is here to play the piano for us, and I said, boy, if it was in the budget, I'd like to have her here every single
I
day.
know.
These people will touch your heart, they will speak to your heart, and they will make you want to attend Salem No. 2 tomorrow night for the live DVD. Please sit back and now enjoy the Caylor family.
Oh,
Bless the Lord, yes, bless the Lord.
well,
Bless his holy name.
let me
Not forget all his benefits or the blessings that he brings.
lifting
Up my hands to the great I am. Let me never be ashamed.
with
All that is within me now.
oh,
Bless his holy name.
now Jesus is to me my everything, and I bless the day he came. When he gave me drink from his fountain sweet, that I'll never thirst again. Now through the Spirit of the Son to the Father I can say, for your saving blood and for all you've done, bless your holy and sweet name. Oh,
Bless the Lord, yes, bless the Lord.
well,
Bless his holy name.
let me
Not forget all his benefits or the blessings that he brings.
lifting
Up my hands to the great I am. Let me never be ashamed.
with
All that is within me now.
oh,
Bless his holy name. Amen.
someday I'll move beyond the blue where a better home awaits. There to lay aside for a crown of life all this sorrow, death, and pain. To see my loved ones and to know I have bid this world goodbye. I will lift my hands and I'll bless his name while I'm shouting through the sky. Oh,
Bless the Lord, yes, bless the Lord.
well,
Bless his holy name.
let me
Not forget all his benefits or the blessings that he brings.
lifting
Up my hands to the great I am. Let me never be ashamed.
with
All that is within me now.
oh,
Bless his holy name.
I'm lifting
Up
up
my hands to the great I am. Let me never be ashamed.
with
All that is within me now. Oh, bless his name.
the Lord is good.
His mercy endureth forever and ever to all generations. So I will stand up and sing praise, hallelujah, for I know the Lord is good.
I was sick in my body and I could not get well. The doctors had told me all they could tell. But then the great physician passed by my way. Oh, I know the Lord is good. The Lord is good. His mercy endureth forever and ever to all generations. So I will stand up and sing praise, hallelujah, for I know the Lord is good. He reached down and touched me when I was so low I could not get up or go down any farther. My sins, which were many, he forgave and forgot them all. I know the Lord is good. The Lord is good. His mercy endureth forever and ever to all generations. So I will stand up and sing praise, hallelujah, for I know the Lord is good. Yes, I know the Lord is good. Never made a fortune, and it's probably too late now. Oh, but I don't worry about that much, 'cause I'm happy anyhow. As I go along life's journey, I'm reaping better than I've sown. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. I ain't got a lot of riches, and sometimes the going's rough. But I've got a friend in Jesus, and that makes me rich enough. I thank God for all his blessings on me and the mercy that he's bestowed. I'm drinking from my saucer, 'cause my cup has overflowed. So help me, Lord, not to grumble or complain.